It works on everything. It works on concrete, it works on dirt, on grass, on carpet, on flooring, on my sister. Hi, I'm Luke. Today on Auto Darts, I am going to review and talk about the Nerf Elite Dart Rover. Now, this Dart Rover, which is essentially a ball and dart pickup machine, has been a little bit controversial. Bret, my buddy Beret, was kind enough to lend me this to give it a review without having to purchase myself, which may be a good thing. Now, as you probably saw from the opening, this does not work on a variety of surfaces. It works on a few select surfaces, but there is some positive here. I think it's better than some of the reviewers have painted it to be so far. You may remember my video from a few years back where my buddy Aaron discovered the Weasel Nut Gatherer medium size is perfect for the rival balls. Now, the Nut Gatherer is absolutely amazing at picking up rival balls. It works in dirt, on grass, carpet, my sister, literally everywhere. And the good thing about that is that it's still only a $35 item, and it's made of metal, stainless, and it's a really good build quality. This is $30, the Elite Dart Rover. Don't ask me why it's called Elite. I'm not sure. It doesn't have elite ranges. Essentially, this has a rotating cylinder here that has teeth on it, and the teeth simply push the darts or balls through a channel in the back. Over the last couple days, I've had a chance to test this out, as well as get it in the hands of an actual kid, my 19-month-old daughter, and surprisingly, on the right surfaces and the right conditions, this works really, really well. I think some of the other reviewers have been a little unfair to it, but I can definitely see the huge flaws that it does have. First, the good. Let's start right off. It's $30. It's a licensed product for Nerf, so Hasbro directly didn't produce this, but they did do the license, so they are responsible for whatever quality that this comes out. I think it's fairly durable. It is all plastic, but I don't think, as long as you don't abuse it too heavily, it's probably going to last fairly well. It works very well on a flat, level surface, such as carpet, hardwood, or concrete. Now, if that carpet or hardwood or concrete is not level, like a uneven concrete floor, you'll find that the bottom here just scrapes and it does not pick up the ammo at all. Now, the other part of that is you do need to walk very, very slowly. So my 19-month-old daughter actually walks the exact speed that this seems to be designed for. You gotta get some. If you walk at even half your normal pace, the balls will fly out the back of here and actually end up back on the ground rather than in this tiny little container here. Now, they do state specifically on the box that this is for indoor use only. Its build quality is really meant for indoor, so I totally understand why that is the case. Most of us, however, do play Nerf outside, on the grass, in the dirt, in the parks, around school campuses, college campuses, and this isn't going to work for most of those scenarios. Now let's talk about the bad. Right off the bat, we have the fact that it can't work in a lot of surfaces. My next complaint is that the actual container here is far, far too small. It only holds about 100 rival balls, and really at about 50 or 60, you're already starting to get them to move out as you jostle it around. So there's kind of a limit to how much you can fit in here. Now, I do think you could modify that to make it larger. It'd be pretty easy to design a little bit larger bag that perhaps even drags on the floor. The next problem is that the walking speed will determine how well this actually feeds into this bucket. If you're using this and walk at a normal speed, or even half your normal walking speed, you'll find that the balls fly out the back like that, except if you're actually walking at any speed, they'll all fly out. And I'll show some video footage of this happening repeatedly here. So you do have to learn to walk extremely slowly, but if you do, it will function fairly well. The next problem I've got is that the handle on this thing is clearly meant for under 10-year-olds. With it at full extension, I'm an average height guy. I have to bend over to use it. Now, on the lowest setting, it is actually perfect for my 19-month-old daughter, who is yay tall, which makes me wonder who the engineers designed this for, because she's far too young to play Nerf. And obviously a 5 to 10-year-old that would be a good age range, but I think they've completely cut off size-wise for anybody, any teenager at all is going to be bending over slightly. Now, given kids don't mind bending over as much as I do, but I think if I kept this, or if I get one to use myself, I will certainly replace the handle with something a little bit longer to make it more comfortable. The next problem we come to is all about these teeth. If you don't catch the dart just right, this thing destroys darts. It rips heads off, it crunches the foam. If the dart isn't sideways, that's parallel to the front of here, these teeth will just mangle it. At least 1 out of 3 darts gets either crunched or crushed or bent or the head's removed. And I don't think that makes this a very viable product for darts. Now for balls, I have to say, I can pick balls up faster with this than I can with the nut grabber in ideal situations such as hard concrete. So let's say a Nerf arena wants to pick up a lot of balls, adapt this to be a little larger, add a longer handle, and I think you've got a pretty good labor-saving device. So in the end, is this worth $30? I think it really depends. I can't say yes or no directly. If you play outside, don't go buy this. I will be picking one up for the warehouse and for home, so my daughter can help me pick up balls when I'm in the garage testing.
You're doing pretty well.
Thank you, Beret, also known as Beret, for loaning me this. I will actually pick up my own, but I appreciate getting to check it out without making the financial commitment. I definitely think you should go check out Beret's channel. His channel is goofy as can be. He does a huge range of reviews and hilarious original content. There's nobody else like him in the hobby. I guarantee you'll agree with me. So do go check him out. I'll have him in the description. And while you're at it, go like one of his videos and like one of my videos. It helps us out both so much. I do think it's an interesting addition to the Hasbro lineup. And let me know what you think in the comments of this. I know there have been reviews all over the spectrum for this, I almost called it a blaster, for this pickup device. Ultimately, it's up to you. You vote with your dollars and they will either make more things like this or they will never make it again. Please hit that like and subscribe button. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I'm out of darts. If you walk too fast, this happens. Nope, that's not what happens. We're not going to use that.
Yes, that is faster, isn't it? It is easier if you just put them in there, huh? Is that easier?